Okay, as I get everything, got my information here, and I got some tea down here. It's gonna be a long video. We got everything I need. What? I have everything. Yes, I have my hat. All right, quit bugging me. Directors need to kind of let me do what I need to do. Anyway, this is a very, very important video because I'm not going to do anything about sports because the world is absolutely crazy right now. As far as like, I can't take any more of entertainment news with Jada and Will Smith and all these and all this stuff. We need to have a talk. Roll the intro. Story time with JJ. We're back again. This time, pretty much, I need to give myself a little bit of credit, let alone a little heads up. How many of you people are just sick and tired of watching the news, watching entertainment, and all this other crap, and seeing all the drama going around? Of course, there's drama going all over the place. We can't stand it, and you wonder why I don't watch MTV anymore. Because basically, one reason, they don't play music videos anymore. Number two, all you ever see is like 3 or 4 basic shows. Ridiculousness, Wildin' Out, True Life. Quite honestly, I don't even know if there's a 4th. But Wildin' Out's keeping the company motivated at least. And of course, we can't have, if you actually look on Direct or on Dish, you see a whole straight line of ridiculousness. Maybe Wildin' Out once in a while here and there. It keeps the company alive. But MTV's not the same as it used to be. Why they still have the MTV Video Music Awards is beyond my imagination. I still don't know why, and they still just recently had it. And Taylor Swift took almost every award. Why? Well, gosh darn it. Doggummit. She's the biggest thing going around in the world of music right now. She has the throne. It doesn't belong to anybody. It doesn't belong to anybody else. And to figure, as I said in the beginning of this, everyone's sick and tired of the Jada Pinkett Will Smith crap going around. It all started with that little thing that they did on the interweb about all their blurting out of their grievances that they got paid for. Trust me, I think there's a good percentage of all of us that are kind of tired of it. Jada Pinkett did all this. Will Smith got the meme face. Boy, I wish I had a higher setup to put all the graphics and all that. But you guys have seen enough of it. Of course you have. And then there's this recent thing coming out that Jada Pinkett said that she wasn't with him. They've been separated for 7 years. Why don't you just rewind back before we even get involved into this whole thing? I don't want to make this a whole video about Will Smith because we all know deep down, regardless of what he did at the Oscars, everyone putting all the blame on him. Well, now there's a lot of blame going on Jada, thinking that, oh, after all this, maybe she's really the bad guy. Maybe she's really the villain out of all this. But Will Smith still walked on stage at the Oscars 2021 and smacked Chris Rock in the face. Chris Rock wanted to settle. He wanted to sue. Then there was a part of him that didn't want to. Chris Rock did probably one of the most laid back things. He went back and just did his thing. He did his thing. I think it was with Showtime, I can't remember what, but he went back to what he does best. Stand up comment and I can't remember the name of his new special, but the 10-some minute clip of him about the incident that happened was gold. It was literally gold. And fast forward, Will Smith has now been banned from the Oscars, banned from the Academy. And do you guys remember what happened? He, after this whole thing happened, this is Will Smith. He's worth over $9 billion is how much he has made in his entire career. Music and movies. Yeah, this whole thing needed to boil over, so he took a private jet to Dubai and sat there in Dubai until it boiled over. And everybody knows Dubai is like heaven out in the Middle East, where they have Ferraris for cop cars. So all this boils over. Then this recent stuff came out. Jada Pinkett Smith is just throwing all this out there, and there's a lot of entertainers out there that are just sitting there hearing this. I heard there's many people from Tommy Davidson from on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast. There was a handful of others putting out their visions and who they have to side on and where all this stuff came from. Oh, we're here and said, oh, we don't know. Oh, Jada's starting to go around and saying this and that, and Will is still making money, by the way. He did another movie, I think, for Netflix, and he's doing another video game where I think he's the producer and he's the lead protagonist. So he's still going to make bank no matter what. The kids are not involved. They're doing their own thing. But all this stuff with Jada and Will, and it's just a nonstop thing, whether it's on Instagram and whether it's on TMZ. I'm now to the point. I want to go on with my life. I really do. TMZ, indisputable. How about I just put it to you this way? After all this, nobody cares. Nobody cares. We want to go on and do our own thing. There's many things we're tired of. We're tired of the things that are going on with Will and Jada. Nobody cares. We're tired of this stuff going around with Trump and Biden and all this stuff. I swore when I started this channel, I'm not going to talk about politics. That's the last thing I want to talk about. Because no matter what happens, no matter who's in office, nobody's going to be happy. Go back to when Hillary Clinton lost to Trump. The biggest thing is those photos and those videos of all the younger kids, the younger generation, that looked like the world was coming to an end. There was nothing but sadness. And whatever. Trump ran for 4 years. A lot of people still hate him. There were things he did good, things that he didn't good. Then Biden comes in. Everyone was shocked Biden won. But Biden does some good things in the beginning with the pandemic, but when he started inflation, nobody likes him now. And nobody probably still likes him. So the only thing I can say about this subject is, can we try to get somebody a little bit more mild-mannered that actually knows what they're doing, that actually can go and actually know how to do the job? Because that's the problem we have with Generation Z and millennials. They're going to run this world eventually. Let's just put it this way. And I need you guys to just find something else to do. You guys are going to run this world. You guys are going to have everything handed to you right now. Like, you literally believe deep down in your heart of hearts that it is a travesty that you have to work for a living. Trust me, we built this world for you. You should be thanking us old school people, because trust me, you need to start watching some things, because to take your mind off all that other crap, the Will Smith stuff. Like let me go back to him for a little bit. Like, he did so much great things in the movie. He had great movies. He had bad movies. Like the great movies. I mean, he had great movies. The Bad Boys series. He did King Richard. Ben in Black was great. Hitch was great. He did a good handfuls, and then he had a bunch of clunkers. After Earth was awful. Wild Wild West was questionable. I have a whole list here that I really don't even go to. Even Independence Day was one of the best ones. I watched that personally. And then 7 Pounds, Collateral Beauty, Bagger Vance, they were really that great. His music, I think, stands out a little bit more. But although that was our time. That was our time when he was great. I mean, the Men in Black days, the Getting Jiggy with It, the Miamis, the My Summertime, and we all know parents just don't understand. And Girls of the World Ain't Nothing But Trouble. Those two got them MTV Video Music Awards. Don't forget Switch. Don't forget Nod Your Head and Boom Shake the Room. And we all know how lovely Will K2 was. It's Here and I Like It, which is one of the worst renditions. Although he was with Jodeci, and that was the term of the Millennium song. It was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. But you guys really, this is the generation that we have to go up to. all this stuff that's gone around just because social media and the interweb, like I like to call it, just continues to run amok. You guys need to just start figuring out where you need to focus your thing on. I try to go back and find certain things to look at, like on Instagram. There's 3 ladies that I watch on Instagram. Kelly Mano, she has one of the best renditions for the Gen Z millennial era. When there's a couple of videos where there's a Gen Z kid going, why are we not talking smack about these people? And then one girl goes, are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Oh, she has the great response to that, going, that is the stupidest question I've ever heard. Of course we'd be fine. And she'll go off on everything. I mean, everything from we're older than Google, which is the truth. The real Slim Sherry, you need to find her because she's absolutely fantastic with her posts. And it's all, I wish I could, I'll probably maybe try to put some links on the bottom in the description, because you guys need to see these people. And one of my favorites probably in the last year and a half is called csapunch. Her name is Christy, I believe her name is Christy Allen, I think. And I think she's from outside San Diego, I think. Oh, she has some of the best old school stuff. Please go check her out. I'm probably going to do my best to pin those in the description. But the Gen Z millennials, you need to understand. Bill Cosby said it best, regardless of anybody likes Bill Cosby or not, right or wrong, from all the stuff he's ever done. In his special in 1981, Bill Cosby himself, I still remember watching that when I was younger, when I was about 7, 8 years old or something, right around that ballpark. And it was on HBO. And he said one of the greatest things, he said, I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. And it don't make a difference to me, because I'll make another one look just like you. Still to this day, that is one of the greatest stand-up comic shows of all time, is Bill Cosby himself. Don't matter. You may not like what he did. Nobody likes the transgressions that happened, that they figure out late in his life, late in his career, but that will still go down as one of the best. Cat Williams will always be up there. Red Fox will be up there as well. And of course, Kevin Hart always has a bunch. I've always looked up to Sinbad's. He had a bunch of them. He doesn't curse a lot, but Sinbad just boils it down to a T. No doubt about it. And, those are the ones that I grew up watching. And Cat Williams was a big one as well. We all listened to these, and now we get to see all these great comedians coming up here that we actually can just relax and learn to just enjoy life and enjoy laughter and everything that goes around to it. I still try to watch the old stuff, because I enjoy the old stuff till hell freezes over. I still do. I still own a lot of the DVDs for Kevin Hart, Sinbad, had a couple Cat Williams, and now I'll adapt to all these new rising people that are just coming out of the woodwork, and I love watching this stuff, whether I choose to see it on Netflix or just find them on YouTube. Everybody from Matt Rife, who is hilarious. Love Matt Rife. And he's just coming out of the woodwork. I believe he's going to be in Pittsburgh next spring. I have to double check that. Love everything from Matt Rife. Maddie Smith, who is on Wild 'N Out. Oh, she kills in that freaking, in all of those segments. She's just a beast when it comes to that. Fantastic girl. And I will never ever stop liking Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias. Absolutely love Fluffy. No doubt about it. And so many great people that you can watch that can take your mind off of all these other things. So Fluffy is one of them. I've watched a little bit of Bert Kreischer, a little bit. He's up there. Ali Wong, Taylor Tomlinson. These are great comedians, hands down. And I've also seen Randy Feldface, who's basically a London Muppet. And he's hilarious. You just have to watch maybe even 10 minutes of him. And also two of my favorites also is Angelica Johnson. You have to watch some of her stuff. Absolutely hilarious. Probably my favorite comedian besides Matt Rife and a couple others that I just mentioned, Eliza Scherzinger. Most of her Netflix specials are just, you cannot stop watching them, because she's bold. She's bold and to the point. But it takes us back to basically all the Gen Z millennial people. They're basically just, it's to the point that it's hard to just go out anywhere knowing that these people are going to run the world. These people are, in fact, going to be, they're going to be, unfortunately, taking care of us when we're in a home someday. But it's not, but we always like to say, us Gen X people and baby boomers, we're always like to sit there and say, not if we have anything to say about it. Because we hear, I still say to this very day, and I will continue to say this, as an old school clubber from back in the day, and I think I'll save that for another episode, but I still say this to this day, that all of us Gen X people and baby boomers, Gen X, maybe a little hint of the millennials, but I believe deep down we had more fun back in the day with no social media than you, the Gen Z millennials, have it today. We looked forward to Friday, Saturday night. Bill Cosby said it in his special. He said, basically, you work Monday through Friday, you get Saturday and Sunday off, and you work so hard to get to those 2 days, and those are the 2 days that you absolutely destroy yourselves. He's not wrong. Where Gen X millennial people will find a reason to go out on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night and get, show off your Instagram, show off your TikTok, show off everything. Everything is an absolute piece of, it has to be entertainment to you. You need your followers. You need everything like that. You have to have everything. You know what us Gen X people want? We want to be able to go to bed at a decent time. And we know there's too much things going on. Because we can't have that. We really can't. So, quite honestly, I really wanted to just reach out and just say, hey, things are going to be okay. You can find other things to do, find other things to laugh at, brighten yourself up, brighten a day. And if you don't find any of these funny, seriously, go buy a snow cone. Go buy a snow cone, eat an apple, go jump on a swing in a park and jump off it. Find yourself something to make yourself happy. Because quite honestly, that's what we all need to do. Do not let each other kill each other. Okay? Yes, the Gen Z millennials will run, but we here, Gen X, we hear and I'm 48 and I have to put up with all these people. And there's all of us that sit here and we say this, and I believe Slim Sherry said it best. Back in the day, we always wanted to, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know what I want to be you know what I want to be? I want to be younger. Is there a class I can take? I want you guys to think about this because I want to try, I didn't want to make this a long video, but seriously, this is something that really needed to get out. And seriously, if you enjoy this conversation, hit that like and subscribe button, because there's going to be more times we're going to talk stuff like this. Not hockey, not sports or anything like that. This is basically life. And trust me, we all wish we could get out there and try to get out there and just still try to have fun when we can, without I'm trying to do something that it's going to make us do very bad decisions. Folks, I enjoyed your company. We're going to do this again soon. We'll talk a lot of different stuff. That's what this channel's for. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you like to see more content like that, we will definitely do more stuff like that. And I'll be bringing friends along down the road. That day is coming. Until then, I'm so happy you got a chance to hang out and have a talk. Because we, the Gen X people, even you guys, the Gen Z millennials, we love you too. Until then, thank you for hanging out with us. We're going to do this again soon. And until then, as always, the bar is closed, and you definitely believe it that we appreciate you. And oh yeah, hey, I'll take a snow cone while you're at it. Give me like blueberry or something.